This is the British Homing World Show of the Year, and that's the ultimate. Supreme Champion is the ultimate award.
That's the main, that's everything. That's everybody wants to win is Blackpool, you know, the Supreme Champion. That's what they all show for.
The Show of the Year started in 1973, and since then they've donated over £2 million to charity.
The cheque was for £15,000 from the pigeon fanciers in the UK, basically, through the committee who run the show. And we've been receiving that kind of support for many years.
We are only beginning to understand what the power of pigeons is. The hobby's so small, we have not funded the research I'd like to see.
Jim Jenner has come from America. He's currently working with gangs in some of the major cities in the US, and he's using pigeon fancying as a way of diverting them from crime.
I've been in rough neighborhoods all over the world, but I have never seen anything that is a clearer demonstration of these human beings, their connection now with pigeons, young men, Hispanics and blacks in their 20s, 30s, 40s. The pigeon friendships, that trumped the gang affiliations. They'd put away their guns, they had not been in trouble, and there were not a few of them. It was a backyard full of people, and to me, that shows that the power of pigeons is a simple bird. It's the cheapest, hardiest, easiest to care for thing you could ask for. Bringing nature into that unnatural space changed those human beings to the better.
A lot of people see sort of pigeons in towns and think, you know, they're a pest. If we go back really to the history of pigeons, they've been used throughout life really to carry messages for man, and particularly so in the last two World Wars. There were over 250,000 pigeons were used in the last World War, and every bomber aircraft and reconnaissance aircraft that left our shores carried 2 pigeons.
They took all my pigeons away for national service. I was in the Navy at that time. And I said, whatever happened to Mary of Exeter? She was sent across to enemy-occupied territory many times, but on 4 occasions she came back wounded. The first time she had a bullet stuck in her, but made it home with the method. She got presented with the animal VC, as we call it.
How can you call decorated war heroes, birds the same descendant, the same birds that have saved literally hundreds of lives, more than anything? How can you call a decorated war veteran a flying rat? How can you call something that changes a child's life for the better flying around? How can you call a single bird that can take these hardened criminals and make them friends? How can you call that a vermin?
You can read all the books, all the videos, but the practical thing is the main. Somebody showing you.
We have a brand new loft on the college site, and what we'd like to do is use a tracking project, so using new up-to-date technology. So we've spoken to a design company who's interested in using GPS and GSM to track the pigeons live on the internet. We could actually put small miniature cameras on the birds, and then we'll be able to, if you like, they could take photographs at height over the distance. So the art students are quite interested. In fact, every group of students in the college could be interested in this.
When you can put devices on homing pigeons and watch literally when they're crossing the channel or when they're coming in and which one might win, this game will change totally, because it's the race with 1,000 finish lines but only one starting gate. It's a race with this cloud of competitors but no spectators, and if we can add spectators to this, it'll be phenomenal.
Technology is coming into pigeon racing now, and we believe that that's something that the youngsters of today can really get involved in.
The young fanciers today have actually got their own show.
It's like a group where we're trying to persuade other young people to come and join in doing pigeons.
I'm fascinated by just trying to breed better and better every year, and go to shows and win as much as try and get first. And I mean, when you get tickets, you feel really good about just getting tickets, but when you get a first, it's just the best feeling ever.
I joined the club in 1947. Well, that's when I come out of the army, and that's what I said to you. And that's when we won the very first race.
To win, to look the part, to do the job, and to go with a feeling of confidence. And young people, old people, doesn't matter.
It's very easy to get involved. Contact the RPRA. we will put you in contact with a local club, go along to a club evening, talk to the fanciers, and they will help you get started in the sport. You'll probably find that you wouldn't have to buy a pigeon, you'd be given pigeons to start with. They're that generous.
And I think once you will find pigeon people, they may be a little reserved, but once they know you're interested in pigeons, you will have friends all over the world.
Believe you me, without pigeons there is no life.